Today I'm taking you along with me to the Norton Commons Art Festival. It was way busier than last year. I suspect it's because the PGA tournament was running at the same time in Louisville, and so we got some of the overflow crowd. The energy here was absolutely great, and everywhere you looked it seemed like there were all kinds of unique artists. There were about 101 booths, I believe. This is my third time attending this event, and it was so nice to have some repeat customers. I changed a few things in regards to my booth display, like incorporating these mesh walls so that the air could flow through because it was hot, y'all. I was really lucky to have a super well lit booth, and it made my oil paintings look like they were glowing sometimes. It was really nice that the event staff would come around routinely to make sure that we all had water because it was a scorcher. I believe it got to 85. This festival runs Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it also has live music. There were a ton of food trucks. I got some really good stuff from the Venezuelan food truck and also from the Juela's hot chicken. Norton Commons is technically in Prospect, Kentucky, but we still consider that Louisville. It's a super nice neighborhood, and it seems to multiply every time I come and visit. You literally have no reason to ever leave if you didn't want to. They have their own fire department, their own schools, their own YMCA, tons of restaurants, shops, dentists, you name it. Along this square, there's actually a place I always recommend to people who are coming in from out of town. It's called Watch Your Proper, and it's a bourbon bar, and it's also really nice because it only allows adults. But I like to take people there because they have a wonderful selection and the vibes are great. This event is kind of bittersweet because this is exactly where I was when I did my first outdoor festival, and the weather was horrific. There was wind, there was nearly tornado watch, it was super hot, there was a flash flood, it had all the things, so I really was tested. But fortunately, I had a great showing that year, and I had a great showing this year. Last year was super dead. I'm not quite sure if it was marketing or what, but it was really, really slow. So I was really, really pleased with the turnout this year, and the turnout was great enough that I'll be back next year. I feel like there's a really good mix of vendors, and I did notice from day 1 to day 2 that there was a shakeup with some of the food vendors that were there. So that was nice for me to see. I rarely ever get a chance to leave my tent, but even if you were traveling alone, because they had booth sitters, it did kind of free you up. Fortunately, I had my assistant Danielle come out Saturday, and we were also able to troubleshoot some layout concerns I have for an event the following weekend in Cincinnati. So definitely would recommend coming out, especially if you are an art collector and want to support small businesses. If you have any questions about any of the things I talked about, just let me know, and please follow for more.